Hi, my name is Ivana Tejeda, and today I'm going to talk about the World War II. First of all, I'm going to talk about the important events and dates during this war. Well, the World War II was a complex and extensive global conflict that spanned from 1939 to 1945. Here are some important dates and events during this period. I'm going to divide this extensive period in three sections. The first one starts in September 1939 to May 8, 1945, where Germany invades Poland, Germany launches in France, the Dunkirk evacuation, France signs an armistice with Germany, the Battle of Britain, and the Operation Barbarossa begins. And the second period, is starts in 1941 and to 1942, where Japan attacks the USA, the Battle of Midway, and the Battle of Stalingrad. And the third starts in 1944 and to 1945, where the day happened when the Normandy landings, the liberation of Paris by the Allies, the General Douglas MacArthur returns to Philippines, the Yalta Conference, President Franklin Roosevelt dies, so Harry Truman becomes the President of the United States, Adolf Hitler commits suicide in his bunker in Berlin, Germany surrenders unconditionally, making victory in Europe, and the United States drops atomic bombs in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, leading to Japan's surrender. These events represent key moments in the World War II and conflict that had profound and lasting effects on the world, reshaping geopolitical, economies, and society. Now I'm going to talk about the day. What does mean the day? Well, refers to the Normandy landings during World War II, which were the largest seaborne invasion in history. It took place in Normandy, June 6, 1944, when Allied forces, primarily from the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, and other nations, landed on the beaches of Normandy, France. This event marked a significant turning point in war as the Allies began camping to liberate Western Europe from the Nazi occupation. This movement was a huge turn for the Allies and the Nazis because they began to have a place so they can fight together. After World War II, the geopolitical order shifted dramatically, and the United States and the Soviet Union emerged as two superpowers, leading to a bipolar international relations landscape during the Cold War. The major victorious nations after World War II were the United States, the Soviet Union, the United Kingdom, China, and France. They became the principal architects of the post-war world, shaping international institutions like the United Nations and the Bretton Woods system to promote stability and prevent future conflicts. Now, the bipolarity between the United States and the Soviet Union was a result of the ideological, political, and military standoff between the United States and the Western Bloc and capitalism and the Soviet Union, representing the Eastern Bloc and communism. The differences between these two superpowers gave rise to the Cold War, a state of geopolitical tension and competition shared full of scale war. Some of the differences between these two superpowers were the ideological differences, the arms race and military alliances, proxy wars and global influence, the detent and twinning relations, and well, this gave entrance to a big war between these two. And the Cold War officially ended with the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991, signaling the victory of the United States and the Western Bloc. The geopolitical landscape shifted once again, marking the start of a unipolar movement with the United States as the superpower. As we know now, the United States is a superpower in everything, and the Soviet Union is not here anymore, because, like we know, after the Cold War, it disappeared. So it's clear that understanding this historical context is crucial to grasp the development of modern international relations and the dynamics of power that have shaped the world order in the 20s and early 21st centuries. Now I'm going to give my opinion about this subject. I think wars are unnecessary. Violence is unnecessary. You have to be so unhappy and like have mental issues, being narcissist, or have a lot of courage inside you to begin a war, like to have that courage to people, because just because they're different, that becomes well, that starts no no that happened. Hi, I'm here with Ivana Alba, and he's going to be my first interview. So I'm going to ask you, how do you define capitalism and communism in the end of World War II and reconstruction of Europe?
Okay, so during the period of after World War II, Europe was ideologically divided between capitalist and communist states, with the United States and the Soviet Union as respective leaders. So the reconstructions of Europe was influenced by the rivalry between these two ideologies, which led to the formation of military alliances and the implementation of different economic systems in Western and Eastern Europe.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
What happened to Hitler? Because he hated different people. He hated Jews. He hated lesbians. He hated gays. He hated everything that was different from what he thought was the superior race. And that's something just so stupid for me. I think we all have our differences, of course. Physically and mentally, we have all our differences. We all think different. We all are different, and I think that's just what makes us unique. And that's amazing, because if we all were the same, it will be so boring, you know. It's just something blow mining that just thinking about killing that amount of people just because it's different, they're different from you, or they have different religion, or they have different create, I don't know, it's just something I don't even have like the time to think about it, because even hating it's like a big thing. And well, that's like the bad part, that how influenced we can be, how a person can be so influenced by someone like Hitler, like how he convinced a lot of people to just follow him and make whatever he asked. And well, we have like the right part where we saw that with courage and everything we can be one, and can um and we can end with a war like the allies did, even though they differ their differences, like between the United Kingdom, United States, and France. They just wanted to end the world because they knew that was something bad. And that's an example of how united we can be, even though our differences. And yes, that's what I think about it.